We joined Candice at Bass Racing this morning to take us through her runners for World Sports Betting Day. And Candice, let's start off with race 1. You've got Captain Arrow. He seems to be knocking on the door, always finds that one, but will he be competitive again?
Yeah, Vicky always seems to find one on the day. I've got him in a 12 this time. I think he is looking for a bit more ground. His half brother goes around the turn, so I would imagine that maybe the 12 will be a better option for him this time around. However, it's a very strong race. There are some colts in there with some pretty strong form lines, and yeah.
Race 2, Grandiosa with Devon Up. She's had the one run. Has she come on from it?
She was very green first time out, Vicky. I certainly think she would have come on from that run. She's a Silvano filly, so she will be looking for a bit further. I don't expect her to shape up in a sprint, but I'm hoping for a better run and maybe try a bit further next time.
Race 3, you've got the 2 runners, No Apologies and Warm Winter Night. Could they both improve a bit?
Yeah, Warm Winter Night, he's been gelded now. This is his second run back after gelding. He's a little bit headstrong in his work at home and he does things the wrong way around. So try to put a few different nosebands and things on him just to try and get him to settle a little bit better. I think he should prefer the 12 to the 1,000. The 1,000 was a little bit on the quick side for him last time, but I am hoping for a better run from him. He's not a bad horse, and I think looking at that field, he may well finish closer this time.
And then with regards to race 7, the World Sports Betting Ladies Mile listed, I'll go through them one at a time because there's a number of them. Going up, nice type of filly, and she's never too far off in good company.
Yeah, Vicky, she was a great run from her last time in a strong sprint race with, against some very decent horses. She just needed a run a little bit and perhaps was just a little bit tough for her. Obviously back in a fillies race she could be more competitive. We are going the mile this time, but it is a short run in and she's drawn 1. So I think those are all positive factors for her. She's having to give way to the field. She has got top weight there, but she's doing quite nicely at home, Vicky. She looks pretty well at the moment. She's not the easiest of fillies to train.
Echo of Life, lovely type of filly. She seems to be building up to a good run.
Yeah, she finished third last time in the first leg over the 1400. I think she'll enjoy the 1600, and I think she too will enjoy the short run in. She's also drawn nicely, so yeah, certainly a money chance for her or an each way chance. She's got a little bit to find on the other 2 fillies that beat her last time, so possibly a money chance.
Who do you love with Devon Up? She's only had the one run over the mile. The pace seems the advantage.
Yeah, she went off to the farm and she had a break. She's a filly that hasn't really been so easy to train. She's very tall and light and she doesn't take much at all. So she had a nice break and she came back over 1,000. I think it was a little bit on the sharp side for her and she needed it quite badly. I think she'll give a much better account of herself on today, and she's a tricky filly as far as distance goes. I'm not actually sure what her best trip will be. On pedigree and looking at her, she looks as though she should get some ground now that she's got a little bit stronger, so I'm hoping for a better run, but it's only a second run back after quite some time now, so she might just still need it.
Do Angels Cry? What are you expecting from her with Morne up?
I think she'll run quite well on Saturday, Vicky. She's really well at the moment. She's had a run under her belt now which she needed quite badly. I think the short run-in will suit her perfectly if Morne can ride her like I would like her to be ridden on Saturday.
Gold Poker Game. She looks the obvious one of all the runners, but is she ready for the task after a bit of a rest?
Yeah, she missed. Unfortunately, she had to get scratched for the first leg, so she hasn't had a race under her belt. She's had 2 gallops. Sorry. She's the type of filly that doesn't take a huge amount of work. Unfortunately, she's not drawn that well. She's drawn widest out, so she's going to have to drop in from her draw, which is not always so easy on this short run in. She certainly will be running on, but whether or not she might have a little bit too much to make up. And certainly the next leg for her will probably be her main mission.
Race 9, 2 runners, Night Tiger and Lunch Money. What are you expecting from both of them?
Night Tiger, a much improved run from him last time out. He really gave a gutsy finish there, and he hung on to win quite a nice race. He's actually come on a little bit from that run and he's doing really nicely at home, so I expect a good run from him again on Saturday. Obviously a little bit more competitive this time around the field, but he's doing well and he certainly could be in the money again. Lunch Money, obviously just coming out of the maidens. He's only had the 2 runs, but Vicky hasn't done much wrong and he's come on at home nicely. He's really doing well at home. His work is pretty strong and good at home. I think a horse is probably going to want further. Might find the 12 a little bit sharp. He got going late last time, and I think probably in a handicap he might find the pace a little bit quicker this time than what it was last time in a maiden. So yeah, he's the kind of horse that certainly also can follow up with a good run this time around, and I think he will do. And once he goes a little bit further, I think he's quite a nice horse, so I wouldn't leave him out.
Candice, thank you and all the best.
Pleasure, thank you.
That's Candice taking us through runners for Saturday.